Matthew 26:17. Now on the first day of unleavened bread, the disciples came to Jesus, saying, "Where will you have us prepare for you to eat the Passover?" He said to them, "Go into the certain city, a man, and say to him, 'The teacher says, my time is at hand. I will keep the Passover at your house with my disciples.'" And the disciples did as Jesus had directed them, and they prepared the Passover. When it was evening, he reclined at the table with the 12, and they were eating, and he said, "Truly, I say to you, one of you will betray me." And they were very sorrowful, and began to say to him one after another, "Is it I, Lord?" He answered, "He who has dipped his hand in the dish will betray me. The Son of Man goes as it is written of him, but woe to that man by whom the Son of Man is betrayed. It would have been better for that man if he had not even been born." Judas, who would betray him, answered, "Is it I, Rabbi?" He said to him, "You have said so." Now, as they were eating, Jesus took the bread, and after blessing it, broke it, and gave it to his disciples, and said, "Take, eat, this is my body." And he took a cup, and when he had given thanks, he gave it to them, saying, "Drink of it, all of you, for this is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins. I tell you, I will not drink of it again, of this fruit of the vine, until that day when I drink it anew with you in my Father's kingdom." And when they had sung a hymn, they went out to the Mount of Olives. Jesus said to them, "You will all fall away because of me this night, for it is written, I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock will be scattered. But after I am raised up, I will go before you to Galilee." Peter answered him, "Though they all fall away because of you, I will never fall away." Jesus said to him, "Truly, I tell you, this very night, before the rooster crows, you will deny me 3 times. Peter said to him, "Even if I must die for you, I will not deny you." And all the disciples said the same. When Jesus went with them to the place called Gethsemane, he said to his disciples, "Sit here while I go over there and pray." And taking with him Peter and the 2 sons of Zebedee, he began to be sorrowful and troubled. Then he said to them, "My soul is very sorrowful, even to death. Remain here and watch with me." And going a little further, he fell and prayed, saying, "Father, if it is all possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as you will." And he came to his disciples and found them sleeping. And he said to Peter, "So you could not watch with me 1 hour? Watch and pray that you may not enter into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." Again, for the second time, he went away and prayed, "My Father, if I cannot pass unless I drink it, your will be done." And again he came and found them sleeping, for their eyes were heavy. So leaving them again, he went away and prayed for a 3rd time, saying the same words again. Then he came to his disciples and said to them, "Sleep, take your rest later on. See, the hour is at hand, and the Son of Man is to be betrayed into the hands of sinners. Rise, let us go in to see, my betrayer is at hand." While he was speaking, Judas came, one of the 12, with him, a great crowd with swords and clubs, from the chief priests and the elders of the people. Now the betrayer, who had given them a sign, saying, "The one I will kiss is the man. Seize him." And he came to Jesus at once and said, "Greetings, Rabbi," and kissed him. Jesus said to him, Friend, do what you came to do." Then he came up and laid hands on Jesus and seized him. And behold, one of them who was with Jesus stretched out his hand and drew his sword and struck the servant of the high priest and cut off his ear. Then Jesus said to them, "Put your sword back to its place, for all who had taken the sword will perish by the sword. Do you not think I cannot appeal to my Father, and he will at once send more than 12 legions of angels? But how then should Scripture be fulfilled, that it must be so?" At that hour, Jesus said to the crowds, Have you come out as against a robber, with swords and clubs to capture me? Day after day I sat in the temple teaching, and you did not seize me. But all of this has taken place that scripture of the prophets might be fulfilled. Then the disciples left him and fled.